Hi, we get respect in society when we have a balanced personality. We would like to know your personal take on 10 questions, which I'm sure have popped up in all our minds at some point.
Definitely. By being balanced is very important in society, in the practical run. Go ahead, please, shoot.
Okay, question one. What are some areas in our lives where one might be overinvesting or underinvesting their time and energy?
I believe we are a bit over investing in ourselves, thinking about ourselves, our ego a bit too much, giving too much importance to ourselves. That is one over investment which I believe everybody is doing. And this ego, this self pampering is what the social media giants, capitalize on when they know that you want your photographs to be liked and so many clicks to be there, views to be there, and like that. So it's ego pampering when someone comes home and they are not reacting well with remaining family members, thinking that they would react in certain way. That's also ego pampering. And there are various other examples, but the crux is that we are over investing in our ego, ourself, and we are forgetting that we are just part of the complete chain of society and we are part of a big puzzle. So we are over investing in that sense, in our ego, and we are under investing in our own talent. That I believe is right. Many of us forget that we are talented. We are by nature having an entrepreneurial mind. We can do things. We can do.
Right, we're too stuck trying to fit into the status quo to
Yeah.
actually nurture our own talents.
Absolutely, absolutely. You are forgetting that all five fingers are different size, and that's what nature is trying to tell us. We are in society. All of us are important, but because we forget it, we become part of a big regiment. We are just satisfied to go as one person in a factory, as one amongst the thousand, but are fearful that if I try something unique outside, and then I might fail. Yeah, that is my opinion. Yeah. Next.
Okay, both very valid takes. Now, question two. How can we prioritize self care without feeling selfish or guilty? I feel this is a problem that many of us face.
By giving some 30 minutes in a day, so nobody can say no to this. So this is one self care I want everyone to give 30 minutes in the morning to your own fitness and 30 minutes in the evening for your professional upbringing or wisdom. So this, I believe, no one can say that they don't have this much time. Morning half an hour for your own fitness and evening half an hour to create something, write something, study something, do some kind of course, talk to your family, friends about something intellectual, play piano, learn some language, do some kind of coding, do some kind of artwork, learn some kind of digital art. So that's my take. This will make you more balanced in mind.
Ooh, yeah, I completely agree. Everyone has at least an hour in their day for all this stuff. Now, question three. What are some healthy coping mechanisms that we can use, that we can develop to deal with our stress and anxiety?
Stress and anxiety. First and the foremost, anxiety. I will answer the anxiety part first because I myself was suffering from a lot of anxiety, and then I have a condition because of which I was anxious and arrive early. Suppose you get a 15-minute window to arrive at a school to drop your daughter or your son, and you know that you can drop from 8 to 8:15. Forget 8:15. Think of it as only 8. If you think of it as only 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., the anxiety part is out of the window. Suppose you know that the deadline of submitting a certain project is from 23rd of March to 30th of March. Forget 30th of March. Take 23rd March into consideration. The anxiety is out of the picture in your life. What was the second part?
Stress.
Yeah, stress. So
Take your time.
you have to be honest. So stress develops when you are not trustworthy to your family, professional colleagues, and you start faking things and you are not honest enough. Like there is something which comes to you as a work in a company, in your corporate environment, and then you tell that, okay, I'll deliver this in 7 days, when in actual you know that it's going to take 21 days. So be truthful about the timelines and how much time you're going to take. Similarly, on a personal level, when you arrive back home and then people are expecting you to be there for a evening party with friends, and you say that you will be free by 7 p.m, but in actual you have some carry forward spillover work which might take one more extra hour, and you know that 8 o'clock is the deadline. So say 8 o'clock, be truthful. This would this way people may be little disappointed at first, but they would prepare themselves to have you in the family or professional environment. They will lap you up more and there would be no stress.
Yeah, I'm probably going to use this stuff. Now, question 4. How can we improve our relationships with others while still maintaining healthy boundaries?
We can develop our relationships with others basis trust. First is trust. This is a leap of faith. When you are into any kind of relationship, you have to get into the relationship after taking some time. Don't just jump into the relationship. Take your time. But once you are into some kind of relationship, take the leap of faith and then trust them blindly. So trust is the most important thing. First trust and then love of that relationship. You have to cherish that relationship. You have to have love for that relationship. And so these are the two mantras I must give: trust and then love. But trust before love. There is no point in love. There is no love if you don't trust someone.
Okay, very nice. Now, let's move on to question 5. We're halfway through now. What are some ways we can cultivate gratitude and positivity in our daily lives?
Gratitude in our daily lives. Okay. If we have to be grateful to everyone, then we should first acknowledge that they are all talented, they are all good natured, they all have earnest attitude, they have positivity, they are inherently good. So if we are truly good in our core and we know that others are also good, so obviously you would feel the gratitude of them being around you. Be grateful for the good park you have nearby. Be grateful to people who are helping you. Trust the person who is doing a business transaction with you. Give them at least 1 or 2 chances, and that's how you move around. You would be a balanced person if you do so.
And what about positivity?
Being positive is difficult. Let me be honest. Being positive is not easy. You have to start your day well, hopeful, see the sunlight, see the sun, see the squirrels playing around in the garden, and see that first ray of the sunlight. So that's nature should inspire you. If you are appreciative towards nature, you would definitely develop a positive attitude. Be grateful for a good health. Be grateful to the nature. And positivity would start exuding in your body.
Very nice. I'll be honest, I need this thing too. I often find myself being pessimistic. Now, question 6. How can we identify and challenge negative thought patterns that might be holding us back and we may not realize it?
Okay, first and the foremost, we should realize that the negative thoughts, negativity, and the negative part, pain, fear, and all those things which are called negative in society. So they are there for a reason. Negative thoughts are also not always bad. They are there for a reason to warn you, to make you more careful, to save you actually as a human being. So that's biologically designed. So we should park them somewhere in our mind. We should not delete them. To get rid of negativity, you will have to park it somewhere. There's a dark side in all of us, and we have to remember that the dark side will remain. If you give it dignified space somewhere to help you work better with positivity, so that's better. Acknowledge it, park it, and then contain it.
Very, very nice. That,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let's move on to question 7. What are some strategies for managing our emotions and responding to situations more mindfully?
Managing situations more mindfully. First, listen. You have to have a listening mindset. Second, you should have a uh, imaginary shelf. I would say this is my one of my favorite techniques to work better. I imagine a big shelf which is mounted on the wall, having different sections. Once half of the shelf is my personal life, one half of the shelf is my professional life, and shelf has a space, imaginary space. So there are things, there are specific spaces meant to be imaginary places where I would park the intelligence or information, anything. I'm not saying that you have to complete all tasks on time, but whenever I pick that task, it would go into that shelf and would be sorted in a best possible manner. That's one way and mechanism I use to be mindful and do better and be balanced. So I may be late. My day might not be sorted, but it's always clean that way.
Yeah, I just have one bonus question. How do you keep from snapping at other people? Like sometimes your emotions are pent up and it's hard to express it in a mindful way. So, what's your personal take on that?
I'll be
I'd really
honest,
like your
I do snap
advice.
at people. I'm not good at it. I'm still working on it. But I would rather choose my honest, true, weaker personal self than be fake. So I do snap at people and apologize profusely, even to my teammates, my juniors. So I do apologize to them, and that's the way you should be. And but you should not snap. Try to be mindful. Listen to them more. Give them chance. Give them forums to speak up. And then when you think of right time, then interject.
Okay. Thank you for your advice. Now, here's the actual question. How can we develop a growth mindset and view failures as opportunities for growth?
Growth. See, growth is man-made. We were never given a target of growing 10% per year, and by the time our time would be done on earth, God won't ask us, did you grow 10% every year? So growth is something we gave ourselves as a target. We should focus more on enjoying ourselves. The life grows like a tree. It is not a ladder on which you just uh, step on the rungs and go to the top. Its destination is not important. The journey is important. Second, I give this advice to all the schools, all the young ones. Please, please, please prepare for failures. Failure management is the way to grow. You have to remember 8 out of 10 times you're going to fail. You're not going to succeed. You're not going to get the best possible results, and then still be motivated to try that ninth and 10th time. See, imagine a situation where you know that ninth or 10th attempts are going to be successful, and for 8 continuous times you would be unsuccessful. So, but the ninth attempt has to be a fresh one. So, for you to be really successful, don't give up. Remember this natural rule.
Nice. And the part about the schools, yeah, not enough schools teach us failure management. And now that I think of it, not at all. They just expect us to succeed and succeed. And then at the tiniest mistake, they snap.
Yes, so failure management is the way forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, question 9, we're almost done. What are some ways we can take care of our physical health and well being?
Okay, physical health and well-being. Physical health, start the day well. Please wake up on time, and to wake up on time, please don't use mobile phone. Mobile phone is not an alarm clock. Don't use it. Keep it out of the room. Keep it in another room. Sleep on time. 8 hours later, you are definitely gonna wake up. The nature is going to tell you that, boss, it's time to wake up. So sleep on time, plan the day the previous night, sleep on time, get up on time, and give that half an hour to 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour if time permits, to yourself to do something physically and do some nice exercise, and that's how you start well. So your mental and physical well-being will automatically be taken care of. Start the day well. And for the end of the day, please don't bother. Don't keep meetings and all at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock. The later part of the day can never be controlled. Those, by the time something pops up, things get messy, and you can never be in control. But the mornings can be in control, even when you are on a tour kind of situation.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was very valid. I think a lot of us need
Thank you.
this sense of control.
Yeah.
Now, final question, question 10. How can we create a sense of purpose and meaning in our lives and align it with our values and goals?
Purpose and meaning in our life. Okay. Think of your life as a triangle. Now, this is one trick which will work. One of the strongest structures in universe is a triangle. Think of your life as a triangle. The three corners are important in your professional life, professional and personal life, I would say. Find out what these corners are all about. Profession, one core profession forms one corner of the triangle. Other two corners should be something else, which may be absolutely different. Two things which are your plan B. So one profession and two plan Bs. These three should form a triangle in your personality, and this would create tremendous balance in your life. Other two could be, one could be coding. For example, someone is an artist. So being an artist could be the primary profession, and maybe in free time that artist wants to learn Adobe Illustrator or some kind of coding, maybe C++ coding, .NET coding or something like that. And third could be poetry or piano. So these three should form your personality, a personality which would be envied by many and which would give tremendous balance to you.
Yeah, so that's the end of it. We've completed all our 10 questions, including one bonus question. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I'm sure these are well thought out answers. And
thank you. And these are the 10 acts of balance which will add great value to all of you. If you really like them, like these, and you like such content, please like and subscribe. Press the bell icon. All the best.